Hello and welcome to another blog or vlog, exciting stuff. Anyway, okay, let's get down to this. I had a question from a person that goes by the screen name Available for Rent. His name is Jeff. He wrote, how does your injury affect your sex life? I'm guessing you can still have sex, but I was wondering how that would work. Okay, well, it does affect my sex life, considering that I can't feel from here down, which blows, by the way. Well, I wouldn't know if it blows now, would I? Oh, okay. Anyway. No, okay. Anyway, I can't feel, but yeah, I can have sex. Yeah, that is possible. But it is more about the girl than anything. Like, also, getting aroused and stuff doesn't work exactly the same way. Most guys, when just looking, they can come to attention. Me, I need a little touching to salute. So, yeah, so that's how that works. But, yeah, I can. And, for my sex life, I guess, isn't a whole lot different than most people's, other than just the way I do things. If I want to have sex, I can. It's not a big deal. Well, it is a big deal. It is a big deal. I won't say that it's not completely normal, because it's not. I mean, I can't feel it. I don't know what it feels like. I don't know. I've had sex, but I haven't really had sex because I don't know what it feels like. So, I guess I'm missing out somewhere. But, I guess you find different things that you like. Like I like, and different things you like to do, and whatnot. I mean, honestly, I don't like getting oral sex. I mean, it doesn't do anything for me. Well, I guess mentally it's satisfying, but physically, I can't feel it. So, no big deal for me there. But I do like to give, so ladies, yeah. Find yourself a guy in a chair because they can't feel and they prefer to give. So if you like to get, ladies, get yourself a guy in a chair. Foreplay is more important to me now because that's what I can feel. So, yeah. So, I guess the priorities change a little bit. It's like when I meet a girl, sex doesn't preoccupy me because I can't feel it anyway. So I'd rather get to know her. It's like me and Vicky haven't had sex. We've done things, but we haven't had sex. Not to say that we won't. We will. Just a matter of when, really. There are a lot of things that are different when you're in a chair. Like, it's not really just about not being able to walk. I mean, I can't feel my leg, so if I, break my toe, if I, rolling and I run into something and break my toe, I wouldn't notice. And, yeah, that can actually make me really sick. Breaking my toe can actually give me a stroke. Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. If something is wrong in an area I can't feel, then I get what is known as autonomic dysreflexia. And as my nervous system, because my spinal cord isn't severed, senses something is wrong. But it doesn't really know what, and it doesn't know what to do about it. So it heightens my blood pressure and makes me sweat, and that's my brother, my shirtless brother.
What up?
He's pretty sexy. But anyway, so yeah, that makes me pretty sick. And I can have a stroke, I can have an aneurysm, because my blood pressure goes up and doesn't stop going up until I fix the problem. And sometimes it's hard to figure out what's wrong. Well, most of the time it's just like I have to go to the bathroom or something like that. But I could have sat on a needle or something, and I wouldn't know because I can't feel, and then I wouldn't really be able to see because I'm sitting on my ass. So basically, if I can't figure out what's wrong, I have to have someone help me look. But I've never had that problem. I hope I never do. I don't plan on sitting on a needle, but anyway. But there are a lot of differences, and it is a lot harder. It's like I have shoulder problems now. I have tendonitis in my shoulders, and I have to be careful with my shoulders because they're now my weight-bearing joint, not my hips. They're not meant to be that. They're not meant to be the weight-bearing joint. So yeah, they get worn out, and you have to be really careful. And obviously, I get tired really quickly on a lot of things because I have less muscles to work with. It's like I only have my arms. So if I'm trying to keep up with you, with a person that's walking up a hill, it's really hard. I get really tired. But it's no big deal. Usually I have someone to help me. And that's one thing that you learn in a chair is patience. You learn patience. And you learn to accept a lot of help because you need it. Maybe you don't want it, but you can't get around it. You just can't. And I used to be the kind of, before I broke my neck, I used to be the kind of person that would always help other people. And I still like to help other people, but I can't do it in the way that I used to. But now, since I broke my neck, I'm kind of the person who needs the help. And that's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to get over. There's a lot more psychological problems that people get in chairs. I've weathered the hardships pretty well, but even I have bad days. But anyway, but it's not too horrible. At the Edwards Cinema over at the Ontario Mills, I get to see movies for free because I'm in a chair. That's kind of cool. You know, every once in a while there's a bonus, like going downhill is really easy, and but everything else gets harder and stuff. So, but it's not too bad. Ideal. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Any more questions, feel free to ask. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Ask the questions. I don't care what it is. See you later, people.